a very young girl, I remember having a group of girls tell their friends not to hold my hand or not to befriend me because I was Indian. They would say like, "Oh, don't go near her. She doesn't look like us." I grew up in Singapore where it was, where racially in that time, people aren't so open to different races. So I had to work extra hard, harder than most people who were Chinese, because the majority of people in Singapore were Chinese, the majority of people who danced ballet were Chinese, and I was literally the only Indian girl in my class. I never saw anybody who looked like me. Now there's Misty Copeland, there's all these amazing dancers who are colored and who are, more known, but before that there was nobody. I would tell a girl who's going through the same thing as me, or who went through the same thing as me, you need to stay strong and believe in yourself. Always trust yourself. You can do this. The world is an ugly place, but you're so much stronger and you can rise above discrimination, because that is not what determines who you are. You determine who you are. I said to myself, oh my gosh, I have no teacher. So what am I going to do? Am I going to enter the competition? I had that inner conflict. It was a battle, because I knew that everybody who joined that competition would have a teacher backing them and who would come to the classes every day to watch them, except me. I had so much to prove because I loved ballet so much. On top of that, my mom and my whole family went off on vacation. Without teacher is one thing, and then without the backing of my family, that's two. But I chose to go anyway. And after a week of gruesome training, I won. And I got to go to Hong Kong to compete at the Grand Prix, which is one of the most prestigious ballet competitions, and I won gold, and I got a scholarship to the Juilliard School, and that's how I got to America. After I graduated from school in 2012, me and my partner, we moved to Italy for a year, and we traveled all around Europe dancing salsa professionally at every single congress in Europe. It was one of the best times of my life because I got to travel and see the world. Living there was really culturally different for me. It was an amazing experience, but I was also very broke because I was a dancer, so I had to go from congress to congress every week. At a point I was just like, oh my god, like I just want to stop and rest. I don't want to dance. Dance has made me who I am today. When it comes to my business as a person, the confidence that I carry comes from who I was. I mean, what dance did for me. It molded me into this woman, from that little girl who was so scared and was bullied, and and I grew, and dance did that for me. My Sophie. And this here is the CEO of Radha Beauty. Radha Beauty was born in 2014. The name Radha came up because it is my middle name, Radha meaning the goddess of beauty and the embodiment of love. My grandmother gave me that name. I think Rada Beauty has a very strong story, and the story is based on my background, with my mom and my grandmother always using essential oils instead of medicine to help me feel better. And that's part of my Indian culture and something I'm very, very proud of. I used to be ashamed of it, but I'm not. And you know, I took what was not cool in that society and I made it my strongest asset of this company. And that's, I think, how we got to #1 because of this story. So where do I see myself in 5 years? I think I see myself in a big office in Manhattan with a small yoga studio inside to take breaks with. But also, I would have succeeded, I think, spreading that message of the benefits of essential oils and organic skincare to the mass. Which is my dream. Having holistic skincare and having this holistic lifestyle affordable to everybody of all incomes, because right now oils that are this small cost $80, $50 and it doesn't cost that much to live a healthy life. So I want to make it affordable for everybody.